Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. I am working on these little journals still, and I was going to do the rest of them, or at least covering, I think, them mostly off camera, but I made some secrets and I wanted to correct my secrets with you. Now, I have a couple of options. First, let me tell you what I did. I cut the fabric. I did fine. I mean, the size is fine. I cut the fabric. I glued it down. I used the Fabri-Tac, which was fine. I did it a little bit differently so it wasn't seeping through. There's like a little mark there, but that's okay. That can be the front. What I did is when I cut the corners, I was trying to fold them in and tuck them to make life easier on me. Well, I don't know why I do that because that's never the case. Never, never. So anyways, I have a couple of options. I could just fit my paper, all the way. I could do that. I can add a corner if I wanted to help that. If I did this, I feel like I would sew the paper. I don't want to do that this time. I just really don't. I still want to put paper on here, but I really wanted a lot of this gorgeous red and green plaid to pop through. So what I did is I took some of the offcuts of the fabric that we're using, and I, on my smallest zigzag, I just went up the thing and just did a little bit of a ruffle. I am a sewer. I like sewing, so I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to stretch this out and put it on there. So there, I think that'll work. I'll get that glued down. Well, I'll just do it with you. That's what we're doing. And so I'm just going to drop it just right down here. I can always add more glue where it needs, but I want to make sure these little white pieces are covered up, so that's where I'm going to put glue for sure, so I know that it's held down. Let's see what we've got. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna stick that there. So it does have threads coming off of it as well as its own little pieces, and I want to make sure they're either out where I can cut them later or taken off, but not stuck, so it doesn't look like a afterthought. That thread can be left there for a minute. That's where I ripped it. So I don't know if I'm on the camera. Am I? Yeah, I'm on the camera. Here we go. I'm going to tug it down a little bit right there and just hold it. Now I'm just going to turn it to see what's happening on this side. I have a lot more coming on that side. I know this is going to shred, so let's just shred it and see what's going to happen. I mean, the investment is small on this right now. The investment with cost as well as time is small at the moment. So let's just play with this for a sec and see. I like it. And I feel like now if I just go in here and I glue this down nice and get it in there good, then that cool shaggy look there, or whatever it's called. It's not shag. What is it called? Fringe. The fringy look. Fringe, shag, whatever. Oh my gosh, that makes me think of the new hair styles that are in now. Is it called the wolf? The wolf look? I'm like, it is a modern day, oh gosh, what did we call it back what did we call it way back when? It was, like shaggy, it was pixies. I mean, like, I guess before it was pixie, and then it was modernized from pixie to something else. Now it's called the wolf cut. And do you remember that? Gosh, I think most girls we would just cut our own hair and cut each other's hair in the mirror. Like, it was, you couldn't go wrong because it was all shaggy. I wonder if I should try it again. I wonder if I could pull it off. My granddaughter did it. I wish I could find a wig just like that and be like, look, Liliana, I got the same cut as you. I want to say that Jaden might have done a look like this as well. Okay, there we go. Fixed. All right. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do that to this side also. And then I have these cute little ruffles I can use on another one or on this one, and then that'll fix that. My inside page is going to be, I think I'm going to do my pockets for this, and this was my inside. And I can just tuck it right underneath that. Isn't that clever? Okay. Good thing you guys are here helping me. I'm going to go ahead and just lift that up a little bit on this ruffle side. You see that? Because when I put my paper in there, I know my pockets are going to be a little bit smaller because of that, but that's okay. I can do like a side tuck instead. I think that's going to be so cute. Oh, yes. Happy, happy accidents. My secrets never fail to amaze me. Alrighty, I got both my ruffles on, and then I decided to put the holly on the inside. I don't remember actually if I remember before what I had decided, if I had decided, but I like the holly on the inside, and then we'll have something here in the middle. I tucked them underneath there. So that will limit my pockets. I'm kind of thinking if I don't do a pocket, because it's going to be like a real small one, but which is fine. This is a small journal. I could put a cute little tag in there, or I can use something different, not necessarily this, but I could do like even a belly band. Well, nah, scratch that idea. See, I have to talk it out. At first I was like, oh, a belly band, and then now I see it's going to interfere. Like, nah. And then we have 2 lines. So it'll definitely be some sort of a pocket or like a tuck, like, yeah. So if I did something like this, I would need something back here, because even though this is the cardstock pack, it's a lightweight, and because I fussy cut, oh yes, I fussy cut, I got it done. What do you think? I really like it. I really like it. It's so cute. I went ahead and left like a piece down here, because I can just put, I can either cut that off, or I can lay something on it, lace or something like that, that'll cover this part up, and then we'll just have that cute scene. You see what I'm saying? But then I was thinking, what if, I don't know yet, I do like that. Like if I laid it down, I would put a piece there and then a piece there. But I want a silhouette behind here of something, and I just don't know what it is that I would use. Just something so that it give that some, so it's not just all loosey-goosey on its own. But I also thought, what about the front? I mean, that would work as well. It'd be kind of cute. It'd be different. I would seal it, you know, to give it a little bit more stability and structure. And I would probably find, I know I put lace on the side here, so I feel like I can go, whoops, good night. I could go right there, maybe over a little bit more, just to have, what I'm looking for is to have the highest point on this side, so that if we do something like this on the front, we can do it with a cardboard, you know, piece. That's too busy, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but there's options. But what I'm doing right now is I'm using this amazing jelly roll pen here to fill in my snow, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. I'm going to scooch it in, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. All because there's some movement with the ink here. So sorry. I know that's really close. Can you see where like my hand is going to help you? I don't know. Can you see the sparkle? I'm trying to. So maybe I'll show you and you can see the difference. So I'll do this little piece right here. So what I'm doing is I'm just dropping some of my jelly down, my jelly pen. This is a sparkle pen. It's so cool. I love it. Okay, and then I'm just going to move it with my finger, because there's a little bit of movement in there. And I guess, you know, it would be like anything else, like a Wink of Stella or something. Oh, sorry, I'm not on the camera. Do you see? And if you live in a snowy area, you know, I think I dropped too much down right there. Snow does have a diamondy, you know, that sparkle, you know, before it's yellow. So I thought I would just do that on here and on these little snow pieces on the roofs here, just to put some sparkle on there. Just move it around a little bit, and then I'll do it also down here, you know, and then just dropping it here and there, and then I'm going to move it around with my finger. That's it. I'm going to try, and I don't want to get on their bodies, so I'm going to use a clean finger. There. Oh, I'm going to run out of fingers. Oh gosh. I guess that's when you have to use here, I got a thumb. What do you think? I do like this. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, I love it. This pen is so cool. So this is my pen. If you haven't seen my emotional, oh my gosh, share, my friendship share, my Happy Mail friendship share, This pen, Deb, my good friend Deb sent this to me. I just love it. Thank you. This is, I love everything, but this is so perfect right now. All right, so I'm still a little bit close. I'm gonna get back up. I'm not sure if you can see the sparkle, but I just wanted to be, I just wanted to kind of show you what I'm doing. The, whoops, more threads coming out of that thing, or was that, I don't know, that could have been one of my head threads. Anyhow, I'm also, so I'm going around the tops of the buildings. I'm not filling them in like this. You see, I filled it all the way in, and I was like, whoa, that just looks really, it's pretty, but it looks very filled in. I'm just, you know, kind of like how snow, you know, just, it has a wiggly, you know, line, and I'm just kind of putting it down like that now, and then it's picking up little pieces of it. So while I'm doing this, I'm remembering that, hey, there's snow around these windows, so I gotta put a tiny bit there, you know, a little bit there, and then you can see like on these steps. So I'm just moving my line, and I'm just, maybe I can do it on here a little bit. So I'm just, when I'm taking my line, I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of a squiggle, and then just kind of spreading it out, because you're still gonna, or just tapping it out, you'll still see that little bit of a squiggle, and you know that's gonna be more, not that I'm any expert, but it is going to give it a little bit more of a realistic snowdrop sparkle, so to speak. So if you live in snow, you know what, or you've been around snow like this, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then, and you don't normally do something like this, then maybe this will be helpful. I don't know. It would be helpful to me before I had ever been in snow, because I don't know much about anything except having fun. I'll do a little bit more of this so you can see how I'm dropping the snow down, or the sparkle onto the snow. And then I don't want like any like really like straight lines or cutoff points. So like this one, I'm gonna just go around the edge here, and I'm just gonna go on this little rooftop, and then just like that. Because I can always come back and put a little bit more in if I want, but this isn't going to come off. I mean, maybe with the baby wipe, but I don't really want to do that. So, and I just want to make sure I get in between these people, in between their little legs. But I want to make it look more sparkly and not just like one little speck, because that looks weird too. See how I drop those little dots down? I got to pull those out. There we go. Much better. Much better. Now I'm getting close to my people again over here. Is that people or is that shadows? Oh, it's people. So I just wanted to go through there like that and just see, and then it's like a shadow. Does that make sense? I don't know if the camera's picking this up, and I apologize, but I'm hopefully. All right. Yeah, and it's not like something that's gonna like really stand out, but it's gonna kind of pop. I like it a lot. All right, there we go. Okay, I've moved on to this one now, my friends, and I decided instead of that candy cane one, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on there, the plaid. I like it. It's, you know, we have the green plaid inside there, or is that, I don't know if I'm calling it the right stuff. Don't mind this is ink. I'm so sorry, I just realized that I have red all around my finger. So I went with the plaid. It's got that gold sparkle in there. So I'm using my jelly pen here, my gold jelly pen again, and I'm doing this because of two things. One, it's super cute, and I just realized it drops on fabric. The reason how I learned it dropped on fabric is I did not wash the sparkle off my hands when I was dropping the snow, the glitter snow down, or glitter on the snow, and I had got it on this cover. So I thought, wow, if it goes on there, I'll do that. So I sparkled, and it was right here when I was putting this little piece of red ribbon on there. So now I thought I'll just put it on this part of the fabric a little bit here, and I'll just pull it around. And it's so cool, and it's just dropping right into the fabric. It's, you know, it's glitter. So glitter goes everywhere. That is one thing, like if you like glitter, you gotta really like it, I suppose, if you're using it. So now I know that before I move on to anything else, I might want to wash my hands because it's gonna be everywhere. I don't think I need anything in there, it's already in there. And so what I did is I don't know if I did this on camera, I put this little bit of red lace down on those edges because my paper, when I pushed it in there and glued it, it had that little bit of an edge. And then so I just put that down there and I put it on that side, and then I thought I would bring it out to the outside. Why not? And just clean that edge up since I have something in there. I like it. It's coming together. It's pretty cute. It's still pretty inexpensive. No matter what we do, well, at least for me, no matter what I do, it's going to be a little time involved, but I don't mind that part. That's the part that I enjoy. So, you know, I mean, I enjoy all of it, but I enjoy all these little things. I like looking at them later and seeing like, oh, wow, that's cool, you know. See, I'm getting it on my paper. Gotta be careful. That's all right. So I'm just going to go around here. I'm going to go around all the edges just to get so that it looks like it belongs to the piece of fabric and that it wasn't an afterthought or an accident. And I don't even know if I'm on the camera. There we go. Also, I wanted to say that I don't think I'm going to put corners on these. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I need to. It's a very inexpensive book. And I feel like I've got it down really good. If I'm worried, I can stick a little bit more glue down there. But if it seeps out, then of course I'm going to have to address that corner. I went ahead and I filled in with my one of my little marker pens. But I don't know where. I cleaned up my desk, so I don't know which one I used, dang it, but that's all right. I thought I just laid it over here somewhere, but I probably put it away. Nope, I didn't put it away. I just don't know where it's at. Anyways, okay, well, let's not speak of that. All right. So these little things were kind of hard for me to put in because they're not that deep into the thick book with the fabric and the paper. And I didn't want to do them on both sides. So I'm in this spot right here where I feel like, you know, it's fine. I can just take this around this way and then just tie it, you know, just like that. I think that's fine, don't you think? I mean, I know it goes over this ruffle, and I was contemplating whether to put it under the ruffle and to have it glued down. And if I did that, then of course it would have went this way. But I did not do that. I got a little extra. I got carried away, and I put the ruffle down already, so I took that option away. I mean, I suppose I can lift it up right there and tuck it under, but I still can do that. But if I do that and I tuck it underneath there and I glue that down, what I was thinking is I could just go, you know, I'll put a dab there. Whoops, I got glue on my finger. I could put a dab right there on this side. Then this would be glued under. I can leave this open, and then, you know, we can just tuck. Let me see, do I have anything I can tuck in there? I don't know. Well, right here. Hello, Sandra. We can just tuck a little thing in there, you know, with a little picture or something. I don't know. So there's always that. And I can still do that with tying this on, but it wouldn't stay. So that was my idea. I was thinking. But then in the back, you know, it would go all the way across the back. And I don't think I would leave it open. Well, maybe. I don't think I would tuck anything in there, but I could leave it underneath here. Well, it would go over because, so what do you think? Looks like a present. Oh, I like that. Man, it's always awesome talking it through with you. I can always cut like a little thing off right here or just keep it glued down. Jeez, let's just do it. Should we just do it together? If I can lift this up, we're gonna do it, okay? Let's see. Oh, I didn't even glue my fabric all the way down. Good thing. Guess it was meant to be. All right, so if I go all the way across, that's where I want it. Let's see. Can we lift it? Oh, we can lift it. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see how this works out. We'll do it together. We'll just do it together. I'm going to glue this fabric down, though, because that needs to stay put. Okay. And then I'm going to thread this thing through here, I think, underneath. I'm going to do it first. I want to thread it through first so I can see where it lands, because I want it to be not twisted, and I want it to be in the middle of the book. not the middle, but like in line with this right here. So let's see. Okay. Now this is kind of like in a weird spot. So should I have tied that in there different? Right now I have it just kind of looped in there. Here, let's just, and I have it already measured out, so why am I doing this to myself, you ask? I don't know. So sometimes I get these mixed up with these loopy-loos on which way to do them, which way is the best way. See what I'm saying? Like I did that. So I wonder if I do it the other way, will it land my ribbon a little bit, will it sit better on the front? Well, I don't know. Let's try it. What do you think? See, if it went this way, okay. Oh, okay, now I don't remember what I was doing. Okay, if I go up, I need to make sure I have enough of this to tie, and then enough of the other one to go around. And then this will lead down like that. And then, you know, everybody ties differently, so then when they tie their own tie, they can go like that. Okay, that is the way, I believe. I'm gonna leave it like this for right now, I think. I'll glue it later, and that way I can come back and see, do I still like my bow? And in the way that's coming out, if I still like that, I'll do that. All right, I think I have maybe figured this out a little bit more. I took my, this Liquitex, I still have it on my desk, so I thought I'll just go ahead and use it. And I put a coat on the front. It does give it a shine. What I'm trying to do is just give this a little bit more, just kind of stiffen it up some so it's not super fragile. I don't have to put anything heavy behind it, but I just, you know, there's like peaks. There's peaks and points. I don't want them to break and rip and all that good stuff. Well, while I was doing that, I did put a coat on the back also, which is not too pretty back here, but I just want to see how it works. I do have Mod Podge, but I had this on my desk and it's been working pretty cool. I like that I don't have all those, I don't feel like I'm seeing a lot of brush strokes. This cardstock does have kind of a linen-y look, so that's nice. But when I was doing this, I also, when I was trying to figure it out, I grabbed this paper to see, do I want more of it? I don't know. And I laid it on top. I don't know if the camera is picking that up, but doesn't that look kind of cool? Like it's a kind of behind another town, like another row of houses behind this row. I just don't want to line them up identical. Like I don't want to see like that. I want to maybe move it down. And I was kind of looking between. So on these little things, you can see like a little kid there. You can see that little kid with the snowman. I really like that one. So if I went like that, do you see what I'm saying? And I can pick up a little bit more on the back. It's gonna make it a little bit bigger, but what I could do is I could either make it a double pocket, although if that's a pocket, then that little kid gets kind of hidden, right? Just don't know. I could put like a little tag, you know, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm just still kind of playing with that idea. It doesn't even have to be a pocket. It could just be like a dimensional, you know, like just, whoops, something or other on there. And, you know, I was thinking about those napkins, how one panel was super, like I had the foil and then everything else didn't, all the other panels didn't. So this panel would have, or this top piece would be have that sheen and the glitter, and then backdrop wouldn't, just to kind of help pop them off each other. I don't know. Just some thoughts. I still haven't committed to anything. I'm gonna just maybe put another coat on this to see if I can get it to be a little bit more firmer. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So say we had a, what do I have? What do I have? I have nothing because I'm trying to keep everything clean. I'm trying to keep my area cleaned up. So let me see. Say this was the heaviest duty thing. You know, it's that cardstock paper pad from Hobby Lobby. So it's not super heavy duty, but it's not really thin like paper either. So what if this was the pocket? Like, see, I feel like, see how easy that goes in? I think it's gonna be fine. Okay, I think it'll be fine. What if it was something like this, like it's fabric? Is that gonna be fine? Yeah, I think it could be. I mean, pardon me. So if it wasn't super tight, right? If it's super tight, then anything's gonna see. It's gonna see how it's gonna catch on that. But this has different textures. But if it was really tight, I mean, I guess you still run the possibility of it catching depending on where you land. So I think that would have more to do with where I start and stop my pocket. And if I feel like it's gonna have like this little area where it would just kind of go in like that, maybe put a little something behind it, I don't know. Or just leave it up to the person, like see how this piece, I don't know. I just don't know. I like them all. But anyways, that's a long drawn out thing about that, isn't that? So let's put this up here. I wanted to show you something else. So I have these, and I've decoupaged them with some napkin. So I went to the Dollar Tree, or the Family Dollar, whatever it is called now. The sign still says Dollar Tree at our place, but it is the, you know, $1.25. But for 8 pieces, I got these cute little Christmas trees. They're just like little. I was thinking maybe something for I could put it with the kids' thing and make a little ornament. I can paint the back or add something else on here. Anyways, I was thinking I can call them wishing trees because, you know, that's fun. Instead of just a Christmas tree, I can call them wishing trees. And then they can be with their little ornament, their little thing that I make them this year. And we can call them little wishing trees. But then I thought, I'm doing the bazaar. So what if I did like little sets of, you know, little wishing tree sets? I mean, I guess they'd have to be matching. These are just some of the napkins that I have. Not all of them. And I suppose I could do tissue paper also. But I do find, again, it's easier to lay down with the with this varnish stuff. But will it stay? I don't know. I think so. It feels like it is. So let me know what you think about that. And we can do more of these together because I've got another pack of 8, which I'd have to order them online and hope that, or see if I don't have any more at my Dollar Tree, so I'd have to see if I can get them online if I'm doing them for the kids. If not, I mean, I have 16 pieces. I can do this for my journals and for the bazaar, whatever. So I did find some more pieces for this, and I did decide on that one tie, but I also thought when I was doing these, as I brought them over, I thought, oh, wouldn't they be cute little journal toppers? I mean, I know there's like a little hole there, so let's just poke that through. And let's see what's happening here. So I want it to stay on the inside. So I'm pushing that. When I pulled my needle out, I pulled a little bit of that paper out. So I'm trying to shove it in there with my pencil. And then I don't want to have pencil mark on there. And then just kind of go around like that. There we go. Now I can do a little topper on that. Or a little topper. I can do something on here. Maybe I could put a little button or sequin. I don't even have to use that hole. I can cover it up is what I'm saying. Or I can utilize it. Obviously it's going to need something to pop it off this. I don't know what yet. Yeah, I like these. I think they're so cute. Wouldn't they be so cute as a journal topper? Here I am like, oh, I don't know about my paper. I got to figure out my paper, but how cute, huh? And actually, you can put, I mean, if it wasn't even all the way down, it can still be a little catcher too, maybe. I don't know. That's just maybe too much? Too much. Sometimes it's too much, Sandra. Just settle down. So I've got this paper pulled for this one. It's the music, and oh, sheesh. It goes this way. So I'll put like a little fabric, maybe, well, probably, definitely, or a ruffle or something right here. And then what I did on this one, I have a pin right here because I punched a hole in it, and before I put fabric on there, I need to remember where my hole is. So I just popped a safety pin in there to remind me. So here's the pieces that I pulled for it. I'm going to go ahead and do the pine cones on there, the holly on the front. Isn't that pretty? I think that's going to look nice for this one. I wrote back and front because, you know, they're notebooks, and I didn't create them. Even if I did, they probably wouldn't be even Steven, but these ones definitely aren't. So I already measured my parts and pieces, so I wanted to mark them all. So back, front, cover, whatever. And then I was like, so I like that one. I just got to put that together. So this one, I still have the parts and pieces in here. I'm going to take them out. Actually, I decided Sometimes I'm over matchy on myself. What does this go to? Oh, I was gonna make another one. Silly. See, I forgot. So I need to take that out. And then I'd get all my books done, and then I'd forget. So I have this one is pretty much, and I have my eyelet there. I need a tie. I need a ruffle. And I decided I was gonna do a different ruffle on there, I think. If I do one. This one might not need, I don't know. It's cute. So this one, I do have the ruffle on. Let me put this away. Just to kind of keep you up to date on what's happening here. I decided to take it under, and so I took it under, I glued this back down and glued that on top of it. I dabbed a little bit of glue right there. So this is, you can put something through there. And then I love this. I think it looks like a present. I know we already chatted about that, so that's cute. So I glued it there, and I left this piece open back here as well. And then I just glued it there. And I know I could put an eyelet here too to tie this, but putting the eyelets in these is not the easiest thing for me to do. And I thought, I like this look as well. It's fine. It doesn't have to have two eyelets. And then that way I wrap around. If I had an eyelet on this side too, I would just have two ties on the end. This, to me, looks so cute when it's tied like that. And then I'll just put a couple like little, maybe like a couple little beads on there. But I wanted to show you what I was talking about on that. But I just stuck all those papers away. Let's grab something that'll stand out a little bit on it, maybe. So like if we had like a little, well, that's too big. I wanted a color. Come on. Here we go. See? Like that. And that could be like a little gift tag. You know what I mean? So I think that would be kind of cute. And then I can have them pre-made, like, so that all they have to do is fill them out. I've got all those cute little tags. I can put that on there. I think that's gonna be so cute. I would totally buy this for $6. So we're gonna have like a little tag in there. And then I'm gonna have that little bag here, you know, that says this book belongs to. And we'll put something there and something in here. And I've been going back and forth, like, do I do anything to these pages? Do I ink them up? Do I stamp them? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna leave it as a notebook. I think I'm just gonna leave it as a notebook. I'm not gonna add anything to it. Yeah. Tell me what you think. What would you do? Would you stamp on it? I'm not the greatest stamper. So I'm afraid that if I have a smeared stamp, somebody's like, oh man, I just don't like that smeared stamp. They don't get it. We get it, and we know we can change it. I don't know if they will. So that one. And then I still haven't I still have not sewn these together. So this is my next one, is I need to get these sewn. I do like these for the journal. I think being sewn, having hand stitched a signature, I think it does deserve a stitched element on here. Maybe this is the one that I'll jazz up a little bit more with a Christmas tree. I have more napkins I can choose from. That's not gonna stand out, you know. Something, oh, that's kind of cute. I mean, like, it's kind of plain. I mean, it's plain. I can jazz that up a little bit, maybe. I don't know. So, you know, I don't know. I think that might be kind of puffy for that one. Tell me what your thoughts are. I think these are going to be so cute. And, oh, and I wanted to show you this one. I'm not sure if I finished this with you or not. I'm just all over the board. I've got the ruffles on the inside, and I do think that's so cute. I do think it's going to be so cute. Again, I can do something like this on the outside, which is good. I'm going through this because I kept thinking I had to put paper on here. I'm not. I'm putting a fabric stitched topper on there, and then I'll put like a little cup thing in here. Cute. Okay, one more thing. I was over there looking at stuff, and then I seen this hanging on the door, and I was like, well, it's kind of wide. But that's kind of cute too. I mean, that is kind of cute too. Just make it a little dress. So, you know, there's people that like dresses that, you know, they're like, oh my gosh, she put a dress on there. It's so cute. And then, you know, a little tree. I don't know, maybe a tree, maybe not. This. No, too much, you say? Okay, I like this. I don't know. I'm just thinking, you know, just trying to think it through here. What about, you know, we have this little scene. How's that? Still too plain up here. I know. Or no. Okay, how about, what about another one? No, I don't have another one. Is that one not too plain? It's still kind of plain, huh? What would I do? I don't know. No. All right. I don't know. It's one of those things I'm just going to have to come back to. I do really, really like it, though. And see, I want him to be on something, too, but not on the stitched ones. The stitched ones are going to have a stitched. It's going to be stitched, stitched, and stitched again. Yeah, that's not doing it for me. Anyhow, I do like this. I think it's going to work. Maybe it's going to be on the inside cover. You know, like I said, I want to do a tuck on this. And on the inside, just because of that ruffle's taking up some of the pocket space. I guess I would need a color that's lighter so we can see that stand out a little bit. The struggles of an indecisive crafter. Okay. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe this is just going to be the inside. I was kind of struggling about what did I want to put on the inside here. I do like this. I feel like, is it the black and white? I think it's nice. I think it helps settle things down. It all goes together, right? And then this is the little booklet, which I can always change this page, the front page, to something else, like that. Let's try that and see if I like it. You know, I don't know. I just don't know, but we'll come back to it later. Anyhow, that's all I got at the moment. I know this probably wasn't the most entertaining video. I just kind of pieced a few things together as I was working on it and trying to decide what it is that we're going to do with these. I need to get them finished and done so that we can put them in the bazaar. I have a limited amount of time. I'm gonna do some other things too. All right, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you and hope you enjoy all your moments. I will see you on the next video. Bye.